Hello friends, welcome to the TechMart Guru. So in the previous video, we have defined what is the use of provider and resources. In this video, we are going to discuss about all everything about the variables and the output. So let's get started. Basically, variables are used in Terraform to reuse the code. Right? If someone wants, let's say, I have created a code right, for my organization, and if you want to use the same code, right, and if I have created some variable and file with the variable values, right, you just need to update those variables and you can reuse the code. Right? To avoid writing codes, same codes many times, you just use the variables. All right, like I have in my previous code, if you remember, let me show you here. In my previous code where I am provisioning a S3 bucket, right? So here you can see the profile I have put at the default. Might be it is for you like Dave or something else. I just created a default. The reason I am using which is a US1, and the bucket name I am using is like this. Okay, now if you also want to use the same code, right, I should put those values as a variable, right? Or anyone from my organizations wants to use the same code, I just need to put these values as a variable. So what I need to do is I need to create a simple variable.tf file like this, variables.tf. Okay, then I'm going to define the variables. So in the Terraform, you can define the variables like this. You need to put the variable, then the name of the variable, like the AWS region is a variable for me, and the value of variable. You can also put the type, but I am not putting the type here. You can see the default is the US one. Similarly, for the other, the profile, I am putting the name of the profile is a variable, which is just a profile, and the name of profile is default one. Similarly, the bucket name. Okay. Now, how we can use those variables inside our main.tf file. So main.tf is what? Main.tf is the file from where your Terraform is going to execute and create the resources for you. So you can see here, I have defined the variable here. Just use the variable, sorry, not defining. Defining I defined in the previous file, which is the variable.tf. Now I am using the same variables like this. So how you can use? So you can just use the dollar symbol with the var dot profile. So once you use the var, right, it will automatically read the variable from variables.tf file. You don't need to specify the file path name. Okay, similarly here for the bucket name. All right, now we have variable.tf and main.tf. Let's say what I want is I want whatever the resources I am going to create, like the bucket name, right, the bucket I am creating, right, what is the ARN of the bucket, right, what is the domain of the bucket, ID of the bucket, right? These values I need to be verified once the bucket is created. So I have you know one manual process. I can go to the AWS console and just check the bucket is created with these details, right? Or I can use the output.tf file. Okay. So similarly, like the variable.tf file, you just need to create a file named output.tf like this. Okay. And put the content inside the output.tf like this. You need to put the output, then what exactly you want to grab, okay, from the resources. So I want the bucket name. So I am putting here the bucket. So you can see the value from where the value is coming. So I'm putting the value, it should become, and this is the module AWS S3 bucket like this. I am creating the resources, so that's why I'm putting this module. And the keys, this is the key. I put the key here. And what is the resource name? My resource name is the bucket. So like this, so I have put the resource name here. Similarly for the bucket ARN, these things are predefined, so I need to put the ARN like this. If I want to grab the ARN, if I want to grab the ID, so I need to put the ID like this. And if I want the domain name, I need to put the domain name like this. Okay, so let's test the code. Is this code is working, and what exactly it is going to provide provision for us, and how the output will work for us. So you can see here I have created a new directory name, new hyphen s3, and all the codes I have copy and pasted here. So inside the main.tf, the content of the main.tf, which is here, similarly the variable.tf file and the output.tf. Okay, so let's run it. The first command I am going to run here, the Terraform init, so that it can download all the modules and plugins. Okay, now the second command is Terraform plan. So plan is something what exactly it is going to do. So you can see here it is going to create the resource for me, and the resource is like this: AWS S3 bucket dot S3 bucket, and the name of the bucket should be like this. Okay, I have put the two tags, which is Dave and my bucket. Okay, now run the Terraform apply command with auto approve option to avoid the manual approval. Perfect. So you can see here my bucket is created. You can see creating, and it is created S3 bucket creation complete. Right after 1 second, and ID of the bucket is this. Now you can see here the outputs. Right. So why outputs comes here? Just because we have put the output.tf file, and this four value we want from the bucket, so that's why these four values comes for us, like the bucket name, bucket arn, the domain of the bucket, and the bucket id. So I'm hoping you guys can you guys easily understand here what is the use of variables and the outputs into the Terraform. In the next video we are going to discuss about the Terraform states and the backend state, how we can create the backend states, what is the use of the backend states, and what is the use of the state file.